Hi, friends. Welcome to Socially Distant. You guessed it. I'm Brian Noonan. Woo! It's hump day. Yes, halfway through the... Nothing. There's no need to keep track of the days. We're not halfway through anything. All we need to know is when Friday comes so that I can have a drink. Why? Why wait till Friday? Well, because last week I decided to go back to the time before COVID and only have some drinks on the weekend. Just saying that out loud makes it seem like I had a problem. I did not. No, I was just taking advantage of the vacation airport mentality of self-quarantine and having a drink or a glass of wine every night. But now, denying myself has become the sort of mental exercise that I imagine astronauts and prisoners in isolation use to help them ward off insanity. Unfortunately for me, it's not helping. I'm still insane, and I'm spending my non-imbibing days creating flowcharts and fantasy drafts of drinks that I will have when the weekend finally comes. And it's, again, not really a weekend because we don't really have a work week anymore, but why quibble over technicalities? To be clear, though, I'm joking about this, but if you're struggling with your sobriety during this, know that I am not making fun of the disease or people suffering from the disease. I'm fortunate to not have it since I come from a long line of friends of Bill W. I just love me some drinks. I know you've heard a lot of people, myself included, telling you to find things to be grateful for while we're staying home and dealing with this craziness. Are you doing this? Have you found things to be grateful for? They're all around us. I know, some days it can be tough, but today I have two things that grab the number one and two seeds in my gratitude bracket. Yes, first, there was breaking news that didn't revolve around a virus, a press conference, a protest, or the fact that there is no hand sanitizer to be found on the surface of the earth. This Friday, April 24th, Wendy's will be giving every person who goes through their drive-thru free nuggets. You heard me right. 4 free spicy or regular nuggets just for driving through. No strings attached. Well, sure, you need a car to get through the drive-thru, and you got to leave the house to get there, but other than that, nothing. But let's not dwell on the negative. To be honest, I've never had Wendy's nuggets. Now, people tell me they're very good. And while I do enjoy Wendy's, they were never at the top of my must-stop list when I used to prowl fast food restaurants like a recently divorced dad at last call. I am making Wendy's my lunchtime stop on Friday, though. I'm going to be in the car traveling from Chicago to New York City. I know, it sounds ridiculous. Why am I going? I'll tell you that tomorrow. Yeah, that's what we call in the business a tease. I don't know. I'll be in the car, and free lunch always sounds good to me. Now, as I mentioned, Wendy said there are no strings attached, other than the aforementioned needing a car and needing to leave the house. But everybody knows you'll be buying more stuff. I know I will. Man cannot live on 4 nuggets alone. By the way, what's the deal with people who are dipping their fries into Frosties? Salty fries and chocolatey sweetness should not go together. They're like cats and dogs. They need to be separated at all times. Well, I kind of did like a 1992 Seinfeld impression there. Very weak. Battling, though, for number one in the gratitude bracket came bursting out of the linen closet just a few minutes ago. There's a big cleaning scheduled for Socially Distant HQ today, and as I was getting some cleaning supplies out of the closet, I discovered the Holy Grail. Yes, there, behind the soft scrub, Windex, and Swiffer whites was a brand new container of Clorox wipes. Yes, a big one too. Not one of those little thin ones, a big one. 75 count, baby. That's how I roll at Socially Distant HQ. It was like Christmas morning and my birthday all rolled into one. I'm sure I've experienced this type of joy before, but for the life of me, I cannot remember when. All right. I have figured it out. I'll list the day I got married, the day our daughter was born, and viewing the first Avengers movie. There. I'm glad I came up with something so I don't seem inhuman. Now, of course, with me, joy is always short-lived. I'm now consumed with rationing out these wipes. We can't run out of them. You have as much chance of finding disinfecting wipes at a store as you do of catching a leprechaun, then taking that leprechaun and riding a unicorn to get his pot of gold. But again, I'm trying to be positive. All right, I am off to stare at my pristine container of wipes and dream of free nuggets. Sounds like a full afternoon, so don't bother trying to contact me. I will be incommunicado, just like when your grandma won't answer the phone because she's watching her stories. Until next time, stay safe, stay home, stay grateful, and as always, stay socially distant. Bye.